Hello. I'm really having some tech issues. I think this is take 5 or 6 of me trying to do this YouTube. The first one was great, but I forgot to tell you the main important idea that I sent the YouTube for, so I had to redo it. Now I haven't been able to be successful with that. Technology can be a challenge at times. And it is a challenge for everyone, so don't feel bad. I need to make a clarification. Last night after class, after being completely burning up from the heat, I did stop at Dairy Queen and get me a Blizzard to try to cool down. But when I got home, all this stuff is still in my mind. So I sat down and went ahead and recorded a YouTube lecture for Chapter 3. And sorry, I had to do it in 2 parts. I just can't seem to get it all done in a 10-minute clip. But one of the things I mentioned in, I think it might have been the first YouTube, I'm not sure where exactly it was failed that I mentioned this, but I mentioned to you guys that we would take a personality test in class next week, and it's called the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, and it's in our textbook on page 58, and MBTI for short. I should have taken care of checking that out before telling you guys we were going to do it, but I didn't, because I assumed that if it was in the book, it would be free and accessible. And once I went there, checked out the website, I found out it is a $75 fee to take that test, the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. $75 to take it online. So please do not fear. I am not going to ask you to do that. If you happen to just check out that website just out of curiosity and see what I was referring to, I did find a personality test that is about, I think it was about 20 questions. It's online and it is free. And it will give us information that is similar to what the Myers-Briggs indicator does. The whole point of doing this activity is to help us learn more about ourselves, our personality type, to be able to understand personalities in general, because we will deal with people with personality types that are opposite from us. Specifically in this case, we want to discuss how to handle being in a class setting where the instructor has a different personality style from you, how you can adapt to that instructor and make the best of the situation. That's the whole point of doing the activity. So there again, we're not doing the MBTI personality inventory, questionnaire, whatever it's called. We're not doing that. We'll do a free one, and we'll do that in class. It won't take very long. The whole point, I think I've explained that, why we're doing it. So just to give you an idea of where you are and how you can work with the others that are different from you. I sent an email, and the YouTube here is to clarify that assignment, as well as for those of you who have the learning style of being auditory, which is using your hearing. Hopefully it will help you to hear me discuss this email, as well as see for those visual folks, and for you guys that would rather read what people are asking you about. The lecture notes for Chapter 3 are in, the typed lecture notes are there, as well as the YouTube lectures. I do need to get some feedback from you guys. You will not hurt my feelings if this whole YouTube thing, lecture notes, is not your bag of tea. However, I don't know of many other ways that I can present this information and put it into Angel like I'm doing with YouTube. So, but I do need some feedback, because if it's really not helping you guys, then I don't want to spend a lot of time doing something that's not really helping. I want you to be sure this week that you have covered, looked at, completed all the information assignments in the Start Here folder, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. Several of you have been pretty much keeping up. That shouldn't be a problem for you. Some of you are a bit behind for various reasons. Please let me know if you really do believe you cannot get that done, and there's a logical explanation. You need to let me know. However, you also need to know that if I don't have a logical explanation for why you can't get it done, Monday, June 15th, after that day, the grace period is over. Late due dates, late assignments that are turned in, the late points will apply. So you've got until Monday. Hopefully you can spend some extra time on that. And like I said, ask me if you need help, you don't understand something, even if it's just something about, accessing the links on Angel. I know some of you have mentioned that the online part of this class is a big concern for you. Please, it's doable. Don't feel like it's something you can't learn. It is doable. And like I said last night, I don't think technology is going away. We are in a time and period where the technology is moving at breakneck, or the changes in technology are moving at a breakneck speed. And I think that anything that you and I can learn about technology and using computers and that kind of thing to help us communicate and to do our jobs is going to be to our benefit. Thanks again for dealing with the issue of the hot temperature last night in the classroom. It's just a problem that they were having with the air conditioning system in the old part of the building, and I was thankful that we were able to relocate to a cool classroom. But I hope that wasn't a distraction for you guys. It did take me a minute to regroup, but anyway, I apologize for that. Also, I just wanted to say that in Chapter 3, when you click on that link, I'm going to put a discussion forum. It will simply say discussion forum. Click on that link. I will ask you a question, and hopefully that question will get you guys started communicating. That is a way to participate in class in the online part, is by answering the questions, reading what's in the discussion forum, and replying. Ask questions. There is no such thing as a dumb question. I know that this has been a challenge for some of you. The whole college thing is new to you, but like I said, that's the part that I'm here for, to help you. That's the whole reason we did the college success class, is to help you get off to a successful start at North Georgia Tech. I hope you guys have a good week. Please work hard to get everything done in the Start Here folder, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Be sure you read and prepare. Read over Chapter 4 and watch the PowerPoint. You get all of that done, I'll see you next Monday, and everybody will be caught up and we'll be ready for the next, Chapter 4 content. I plan to review a little bit of what was discussed in Chapter 3 and move on to Chapter 4. Chapter 4 specifically, pay close attention to the note-taking information, and we're going to be talking about the Cornell note-taking format. The other information in Chapter 4 is good stuff, but that's our big focus, is that note-taking strategy. Have a great week. I'll see you next Monday.